Yo, what's going on, team? How we all doing today? So I'm doing a bit of a trading recap of my trades today. This is something that I'm gonna do at the start of June. So my plan is to be able to get recordings every day and to try and just to monitor my trades for me to learn, and then also for people to point out where I need to improve and all that jazz. You know how it goes. So yeah, today two stocks traded today. So CTRM and BLIN. Using 350 share size with these. BLIN was a loser, losing $34, and then CTRM was a winner, which was 266. $69. So yeah, so it was a pretty good day overall. Everything is on paper trading. I'm gonna be funding my account again in July. Maybe depends how things go. You know, I'm not gonna force anything. Yeah, feedback would be muchly appreciated. You know, I might sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I might actually not know what I'm talking about. So honestly, correct me. Don't think like you're gonna be rude or whatever. Just fucking do it, because yeah, I can take criticism, and I can take I can learn from my mistakes, and trading is all about learning from your mistakes. And yeah, so the idea of what I'm doing with these videos is that I'm going to try and keep it raw video footage. And so what you're going to notice that sometimes throughout the video it's going to go quiet. So all I'm going to do is I'm trying to keep it as much as I can, but if anything like my personal life intervenes with it, yeah, I'm just going to like take it off. I don't want my shit all over the internet, you know. So yeah, so there might be like a few cuts, like seconds, but I'm trying to keep it as raw as I possibly can. So I want to be able to watch like my whole setup from start to finish of like finding my stocks, my areas, and what I'm actually looking at. And you know, it doesn't actually take me that long of a time. This video is probably going to be about like 45 minutes long or something like that. But towards the end, all it's going to be is just a bit of a play out of the day, as I just leave the screen recorded on for the first like half hour of the market, just to record the the tape, the time sales. Even though I did it in this video, I covered the time of sales where there was a big wash, well, a big bleed out. Looking at it now, it was definitely a big bleed out, and a lesson to be learned from this. Even though I did well and today, but I took a mental trade on CTRM, but I wasn't actually watching a stock. So like, you know, that's the lesson that I've learned from today, is that you need to have your eyes on. If you're busy doing other shit and your setup kind of happens, it's like, you know, you got to be a bit wary, because like you might have missed something. And you know, I was covering the time sales, the level 2 and that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, just let us know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps people, and I hope you guys can help me as well. And I'll catch you guys later. Yo, what's going on, guys? And yes, we're here. We're doing it today. We're actually going to be making some goddamn trading videos. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record my my whole session. And I'm literally just going to go through the whole sort of process of finding my stocks. Currently, the time is 2:07. And I've got a bit of a watch list at the moment, which I'm going to go. So first of all, the first stock that I'm going to look at is CTRM. So this one, according to the stockmarketwatch.com, we have hit. So we've got 1.1 million volume of share, 1.1 million of volume at the moment, which is good. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just have a quick look on the daily chart, and you can see, obviously, first of all, straight up, we got a nice unfilled gap, which got filled today in pre-market, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. We'll ping off these ones. I don't think it's gonna reach this high, but you know, you never know with these stocks. We've got some nice little tops here. A bang of resistance line there, and we'll go down here, nice little pivot point, and a nice bit of holding resistance right about this mark here, right about the $5 area, which might actually just put out the $5, because $5 is a bit, it's a nice key area. So let's go back further in the chat and see if we can find anything. No, and CTRM is a relatively new stock then, apparently. So so yeah, so we go down into the intraday chart and go into the 1 minute. We got this nice double top here at 10:09. That's not. Oh, I don't know why that always does that. So as you can see, this 912, it's been playing a nice little role in this. Obviously it's hit over this. Now it's starting to struggle over it, so maybe that it could be on its way back down on its reversal, but I don't know. I still think pre-market, hitting these gaps in pre-market I've not really experienced, so hopefully I can look back on this video. So I'm just going to piece together these videos and yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But just for a bit of a disclosure, I'm not a professional trader, like by whatsoever, so please do not take this whatever I say as financial advice. It's like, take, you know, your own capital is at your own risk. It's not at mine. Don't blame me if you try and trade the same stocks that I do and I end up losing and then you end up losing, because I can't be fucked with all that bullshit that comes with that. So so we're looking at ATIS as well. I would like a bit more volume to come in. This is 200,000 at the moment. As you can see, we've got again a nice unfilled gap area here at the 250 mark. We'll mark that off. That's nice. Got a bit of its top of the 330 and we've got one at 394 as well. Yeah, so we're just gonna mark off these areas just quickly. That is a you know, so this chart is kind of a bit of a strange one. So what happened? So we did a massive gap up here, and so you gotta remember we have got this gap to fill, 36 cents, but I don't think really it's gonna get to 36 cents in all honesty. So yeah, so but this is like my daily routine. I find to look at my stocks, find what's, you know, what people are interested in at the moment. BLIN as well. People are saying that BLIN could be a good one, but as you look onto the daily, it's just a downtrending piece of shit. Yeah, well, then you go further back into the chart history and see we're kind of just like fading down. So what we could probably expect from this stock is, as you can see, that we've got like on these days here, we've got big moves up, but it gives back all its gains. So we're gonna keep that in mind with BLIN today, and we'll just sort of we'll play it safe. We don't wanna, you know, we don't want to get in at the very top. If this is extremely high on the daily, we don't want to be forcing anything here at these points, because that would just be stupid. You know, you look at the daily charts, you can see quite clearly give backs its gains, big give backs its gains, and you know, it's just, that's just something really important you have to keep in mind with some of these stocks, is that if that's what it's doing, that's what it's gonna keep on doing, because it's just a sack of shit. So we're going, it's nice little double top of the $4 area. We've got a bit of a curl up coming around as well, which is quite nice. So oh, I don't know why it does this. If anybody else has this problem, please let me know, because it's so frustrating. So yeah, so as you can see, we've got like quite a bit of nice range on this as well, to be fair. We got some, you know, from 75, that's 25 cents at least. So yes, I think at the moment CTRM is probably going to be my number one stock I'm going to look at. Hopefully that it's not overextended now. As you can see, we have gone from $6 to $10, so this could potentially be onto the backside of the move as soon as the market opens. We might get a bit of spike, a quick spike maybe up to the pre-market high. So what I'll probably be looking to do is, at the moment looking at this, I want to see a big washout, and I want to see a big washout, and then when people start taking their profits, I am going to yeah, I'll be jumping in at that. So same again with this. If we get a nice big washout to 75, we'll drop in at pre-market. There we go, 75. I'm gonna get in here 76, and yeah, we'll just see where it goes. Okay, we've got quite a lot of selling pressure. This is quite a lot of red volume coming in, which is not so good, but we'll be patient with it. I'm pretty sure this one can, it's kind of flagging here. Kind of jumped into this a little bit too eager, but you know, it's all good, it's all good. I'm gonna be patient with this. I've done a couple of trades in pre-market, but you know, I haven't done like a great deal to do with the pre-market, to be fair. So we're in a 76 here. Got to remember, pre-market is a lot slower, so we're going to take our time with this. And yeah, we'll just be a little bit patient with it. Pre-market volume's always a bit sketchy. It'd be nice to see some buyers coming in here now. As you can see, we got like from 320. You know, this stock can still move up. I don't believe that this is going to be the point of. There we go. Yeah, we've got some buyers stepping in now. There we go. Now we're coming in. That's what I like to see. We've got 77 on the bid. 35. Yeah, we'll just be a little bit patient here. Currently up 5 cents, which is, you know, it's reasonable. But I'm gonna stick to my profit targets. I'll probably take off at 92 or something. It's struggling to go over the VWAP, which is a bit worrying, but we'll be patient with it. The volume's just fading out just ever so slightly, so we just be patient here. That's the key. Patience is key. You got a plan, stick to the plan. If the plan don't work, yeah, we just cut it off. So I'm gonna take it off at 71. If it goes below 71, that's gonna be like my risk area, and I'm gonna be doing. I don't want to see this break down past that point. You know, we just hold on. Hopefully we'll see it bump over VWAP. If it doesn't bump over VWAP, I'll probably take it off with this quick little 4 cents profit, which is not really a big deal. 350 shares, you know, it's not much you can really do with it. You know, you need to wait for these better moves, but that's good. That's good. But this is what we like to see. We want to see a bit of a bounce and hold at this support area. It's bounced off here a couple of times. Volume's looking a bit bleak, but it's all good. And as I said, I am going to cut this off at 71 if it does get below 71. Just keeping the risk very tight. Some 77s coming in a bit. Spread's starting to stretch out a little bit now, which is a bit worrying. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a couple more seconds. Not exactly liking this entry now. It's not kind of going our way, but we'll work with it. We'll work with it. See what happens. See what happens. And honestly, like it to 70, 370, and I'll cut this fucker off. It needs to hold this area. It's key. This is a key point. You know. Let's go from here. Here we go. We've got some buyers stepping up. This is nice, nice, nice. Volume peaking up ever so slightly. And spread's kind of shorting down a little bit. We've got 2 cent spread at the moment. Buyers are coming in. 72. Some people sitting on the bid at 72. And then we've got 73 as well. We've got, by this, technically this looks like that the buyers are outweighing the sellers at the moment, but you know, you gotta remember this shit is all manipulated. This can be manipulated, so we don't want to pay too much. We don't want to be like the gospel to this. But as you can see, this is good signs. You know, we're stacking up at 72, and some buyers did come in, and we just hold up just ever so slightly. And we've got 12 minutes to the bell opens, and hopefully this pre-market trade I'll get up at 4, finish at 4, and then I'll probably change my attentions to probably CTRM. Is a big mover today. I don't know if there's actually any news on it. We'll get back. We get BLIN up on back on our things. Volume starting to come in now. 76. We're in at 76. Just down 4 cents at the moment, but it's all good. Make sure that this doesn't drop past my marked area. Got some big sellers coming in now. Volume speaking up. It's gonna hold this 70. It needs to hold this 70. The sellers are really wanting to get rid of it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take it off in a second. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna get out here right now. Yeah, 67, 3 cents a bounce, my thing. Not great start. Only minus 31 dollars, but it's all good. So you watch now, you'll probably fucking curl back up and then hit that $4. But hey, you know, sticking to the plan. You know, that's not really the plan though. I did lose 3 cents. You know, that's every cent counts. It's like, yeah, okay, I had to stop at 71 and I changed it to 70, and then I went down to 67 at the end, but that's only when I see that 67 was on the bid. But yeah, BLIN, yeah, not too much of a fan. But CTRM, kind of liking CTRM here. Was a nice washout play just there, which could have been a nice little money earner, hitting off of that daily resistance of the 844. Which is this gap close, which is good. It's bouncing off that gap close now. As you can see, it pinged up it, looked like a reversal, pinged off it, definitely should have looked like a reversal. Got a nice little intraday gap here as well. But this is yeah, some nice play. It's come down, it's hold resistance, it's playing along this area, you know. As you can see, it's quite clearly this 844 mark, which is down here, is really where was that? 844. Where did I get this gap close from? Oh yeah, so no, so it wasn't a gap close. It was this resistance. It was the actual daily resistance here. So, but you can quite clearly see that on here is playing off that position pretty well. Do you think that this is going to be on the backside of the move though when the market opens? So let's have a look at another one. What else we got? We got SOLY again, another beast mover. A bit above my price range, but you can see we've had some big run-up days. You know, so it's got some nice range to it, where this stock could actually potentially go. But unfortunately, this is a little bit out of my price range. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trade this unless I change my account settings and put in some more money, but we ain't gonna do that. We want to do everything legit, you know what he's saying. But yeah, it's nice to see that this is holding up to that 844 mark. Yeah, we just have to see how this pans out. But we're gonna keep this really going for till the opening of the market. We got on our watch list. We got BLIN, GCNA, backburn and trade. Yeah, we're gonna remember GCNA. It's a very nice trade. GCNA. So I was actually working yesterday, and yeah, it was a bit tough for me as I literally got to work just before the market opened. But you know, as you can see, gapped up, give back all his fucking gains. It's crazy. It's actually madness. But nevertheless, you know, it's like even though these gaps get filled, I do like to mark them because they still give off key points of resistance here, which is good. I hate when this chart does this, really pisses me off. We'll just do the top of that candle and we'll do the close. This is probably taken into effect already, which it has, as you can see, that it's hit that close, squeezed. And then yeah, let's come back all the way back now. So kind of tells me that the sellers are kind of in control of this. I think really if we're gonna get to where we want to be with this stock, where you can see 660, 563 is an area of a gap area that we do need to cover up here. So so what else have we got? What else have we got on this list? ATIS again. Not really a big fan of this, really. What I like to do is I'd like to look at these stocks and find ones that have got you know, some sort of area of points. But ATIS I'll probably look at 250. Probably look for a wash at 250 and get the bounce off of that. And yeah, I think those two are probably going to be going to. I'm going to watch an ATIS, and it's ATIS and CTRM. They're going to be the two stocks I'm going to watch. But it's all good, it's all good. I'm gonna complain today. Today's gonna be a nice chill day, and hope you can make some profits. And good to see some stocks actually moving today, which is, as you can know, that the last couple of weeks have been pretty poor. There's been some good days though, don't get me wrong, but the last couple of weeks as a whole has been pretty poor. Haven't really enjoyed trading in this kind of current market. But hey, you know, what can you do? What can you do? You just gotta take what you get given, you know? And I'm going to just mark up this area as well, because that seems like a nice little key area of interest right there to go into that. So yeah, ATS is going to be like my my secondary stock I'm going to watch. I'm going to look to get into this at the 250. I want to see a bit of a gap close, and then I'm probably going to go for the reversal as well. So I think I'm going to close and then see how it reacts around this area, and then hopefully getting long and do a little bit of a push up. As you can see, this it's got some range. It's got some range, so it'd be interesting to see where this bad boy actually goes. Some nice pre-market highs here. Just need this volume to really kind of get some sort of attention. But okay, so we got 3 minutes to the bell. Looking at CTRM. Here we go. Okay, so CTRM is going to be my my main watch. I'm just going to be careful that, you know, we've got these big steps up. We've had like a 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave, and then we've like, you know, 4, and then we're up here, double top up here at the 5, at the 10 area, and yeah, we've come back down here. We're sort of up, you know, we're bouncing, which is good. You know, we're getting this nice little bit of consolidation area, which is kind of what I want. I kind of want it to be I want it to sort of consolidate around this area until probably market open. We've only got like 2 minutes left, just under 2 minutes. Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. Someone's just basically said on the chat, we have to adapt to the market because the market will never adapt to us, which is very true. Which is very, very true. And yeah, we're getting decent volume into CTRM now. I'm just gonna sit here. We've got less than a minute now, 50 seconds to go until the bell opens. And yeah, so my plan is I always see some big washout. Kind of like what I just did there, but I always see a big washout, probably down to the 844s area, and then just sell it for the quick pop. As again, I'm gonna take profits quickly. And do fear that this could potentially be the backside of the move. It could either do two things. So it's either going to squeeze us straight out of the market. I'm not going to trade it. I just want to sit up, but if it pulls back straight out of the market, I'm going to trade it, and then I'm going to go over 350 shares. Let's let the chat room know what's going on. There we go, 5 seconds to the bell. Here we go. So I'm looking at this A44 area. This is what I want to see coming up on the ask, or today 70. You know, we've got some nice range on this chart. And you see, there we go, nice. Okay, I'm gonna get in there. That was a nice little pullback to that area, and then I'll double up on the 44. And as you can see, so I'm in a 71 at the moment. 71. Here we go, boys and girls. 71. So we got 84. Okay, very, very choppy at the moment. very choppy, but there we go. We're gonna get a nice little squeeze there, and I'm gonna what do I supposed to try to get that at 913. Yeah, and take that off, and I'm just gonna sell it there. Nice easy profit there. Yeah, I didn't stick to the 844, as you can see. It's like I will rewatch this trade again, and it was that is, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, $266. Yeah. Boom. And yeah, now as you can see, whoa, damn, look at this big sell-off here. Would have been a good area, you know, this is a good area to buy into. The buyers are stepping in right now, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to kind of leave it. I'm just going to observe for a little bit. But as you can see, this is quite a nice pullback, but as you can see, it's kind of like chopping down. It's not kind of like fast. It's the thing that I've noticed on this stocks. If you want the bounce and the reaction, it's got to be fast. You got to think of it like an elastic band. You know, if you flick the elastic band, it's gonna fling one way and then it's gonna retract back to the other. But you know, 844 here, looking like a good buying position. Very tempting to go into this right now, but I'm just gonna just wait. It does look like it's kind of bleeding out just a little bit here. It's probably gonna see all these buyers step up now. But they're not taking them out. 840 seems to be the price to be. 844, as you can see, is this key area on the daily resistance. And here we go. Yeah, it's kind of just bleeding out. It's not really washing out. It's kind of bleeding out. And as I said from the beginning of the day, that this does kind of feel like this could be the back end of the trade. We kind of didn't. It would have been nice to see like a bit more confirmation that this would go up to the pre-market high and then reject, and then that way I would be more confident to say that this stock was not going to get back up to this area. But because we got to, you know, we got above this high here, for me that kind of like, you know, it's lower highs, it's kind of like coming down, but then this kind of makes you think that it could go back up. But it'll be interesting to see what it does around this area. 844, I want to see this hold the resistance. I want to see it reject this 844 just to confirm that I'm right, but nope, there we go. As soon as I say that, goes all the way up to VWAP and kind of retracting down. But yeah, definitely this is the backside of the move for me. Yeah, anything I do say in this video is just correct me, because obviously I'm still trying to learn, still trying to get my grips together with this shit, which is kind of mad. But yeah, I'm gonna just capture this here. And yeah, very nice move. I was patient. I was going to take out at 905. It would have been a good, you know, 30-cent move, but instead, like, you know, didn't get filled, cancelled my order, just being a little bit patient with it. I'm not going to touch this now. It's kind of hit to the VWAP. This is definitely on the backside of the move for me. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna think I'm gonna leave this one. Let's have a look at ATIS. It's not really moving. As you know, the volume just isn't there. The tape is really slow. It's a bit dead. We're looking at SOLY, and whoa, SOLY. Okay, there we go. It's just loaded. I was like, what the hell? Nothing's moving on SOLY. But as you can see, you know, it's got this. You can again did a nice washout along here. I don't know how this planned out. This candle planned out. It might have gone to the top and into the bottom, but yeah, but it went to the bottom to the top to that nice support area. Could have been a nice little buy there, and yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly CTRM. Yeah, we've got some people here still looking at CTRM for a big wash. I probably would leave this alone ideally, unless it went down to like a key area like $8, but you know, it's known for making big moves, but it's also known for gapping up and giving back his gains, which is kind of scary, which I don't really want to touch this, but I'll keep on watching. CTRM, and as you go, now this 844 looks like it's holding support again. This is key. It just seems like this area just comes into play like very clearly for me. You know, we got a little bit come up here, squeezed up a little bit, squeezed up, rejected, lots of sellers coming in here, and then it gapped up, and then it gapped above this area, which is kind of interesting. And then, you know, choppy shit, coming all the way down, washed out big time, come up, rejected to this rejection, and then as you can see, holding support, and you know, and then we got again this nice little area of the 844 area, which I think was a very good little CTRM. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes above VWAP. I don't think it's going to hit above VWAP, but we shall see. CTRM original plans to watch for a washout to 844, but got big wash. And as you can see, yeah, rejecting VWAP. This is kind of done here. I'm not really liking it.
Used to let the big kids steal my big wheel, and I wouldn't do shit but just sit still. Now money's not a big deal. I'm rich, I wipe my ass with 6 mil. Big bills like a platypus of caterpillars coming to get the cannabis. I'm looking for the smoke, but you motherfuckers are scattering, battering everything, and I've had it with the inadequate man. I can see my dick is standing stiff as a mannequin, and I'm bringing the bandana back in the fucking headband and the handkerchief, and I'm thinking of bringing the fucking fingerless gloves back and not giving a singular fuck like fuck rap. I sound like a fucking millionaire with a derringer with a hair trigger, about the bear hugging fucking terrier, the Ric Flair dripping. Y'all couldn't hold a candle, let a prayer vigil when I vent. They compare me to a fucking air duck. I'm about to bare knuckle it, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go upside your head with an Nantucket Africa fucking dabber. The track is the blood I'm attracted, I'm attacking it. What Dracula? Fuck that shit, I'm up back with a thud. Man, stop.
So basically, overall summary, up of $266 in CTRM. Original plan was to watch for a washout to 844, but just watching the tape, didn't think it was going to get the washout. It would get down that far, so I jumped in at 871. Looking to take profits at 812, but ended up actually getting out at 948 because as we got to this sort of like area of this 812, you know, I'm looking, you can see it was clear resistance up at this area, and you know, you look at again through the chart, it's kind of played off this area a couple times, holding, rejection, and I was just gonna look for a washout, and then just the volume's there, you know, you get that kind of like an elastic band effect, yeah, and then when it got to here, it was like then the tape sped up and squeezed up, and yeah, it was fucking nice little trade. I'll turn it for a nice little squeeze up. Oh, big washout to $8 there. That would be a good buy at $8. I don't think. Oh, 79. Oh, there we go. Big freaking washout. Big washout. 79. This could be a good area to buy here. And 80 seems to be getting rejection. I think 780 would have been a good place. I'm going to just do a mental trade here. 780. Let's see. Tape's looking a bit heavy. And just see where this goes. 780 is going to look like a good point here. I'm going to get a bit of a bounce. Big rush off. We've got to get a bit of a bounce, surely. There we go. We're up to 8 cents. Probably be nice to see this really get up to 823, but no bounce. Whoa.
Talk about me like you better cause you got your shit together and I'm really going through it. I don't think you have a clue what it feels like doing dirt, knowing in your heart you ain't wanna do it. I don't got one G-bone in my body, I ain't never gang bang. I don't know nothing about it. I don't claim to be a thug nigga or Illuminati, but there really ain't no telling when I do when I get rowdy and I'm starving and my back against the wall and you balling. Every time I see you, all you do is flash honey, everything on fleek. I ain't never had nothing, I just wanna be you. Wanna feel like stunting and letting loose. So they told me don't bend the rules. This is my winter blues, you don't know what I'm finna do. Anything necessary to make it up in the news. And I'm taking every motherfucking thing that I pick and choose. I'm done with that hating shit. Fuck what you think this is. Damn it, you make me sick. Don't time for no babysit. This is the way we live, and yes, I'm okay with this. You think you all that in a bag of potato chips? Could jump off a crazy bridge, and enough of you 80 kids go sucking a lady dick. I would never just make amends with none of you shaking hands in public. And yeah, like, get the fuck out my face, dude. Listen, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You don't have any idea that's what a nigga had to do to get loose. All I wanted was to make a decent living. I can't even kind of know my fingers how much shit I went through. Woo! What I went through, yeah. What I went through. And when shit get real, ain't really nothing that you can't do. Woo!
Yo, what's up? This is Joyner. I'm unable to take the call right now. Leave me a brief message and I'll get back to you. Peace.
Yo, who the fuck do you think you are trying to give advice to a child? My child. Nigga, you the biggest piece of shit I ever met in my life, my nigga. You the last person that should be trying to give advice to anybody about anything, let alone my fucking kid. Acting like some fucking role model or some shit. Nigga, don't nobody want to be like you. Stop it.
Smoke. Woo. I told her I'm smoking. I told her I smoke. And this shit, this ain't no joke. I got my weed in my swisher. I make you choke, I make you choke. Woo. Only weed in my swisher. I've been smoking, I'm so lean. And everywhere we go, we keep that blunt, that loud, that pack, man. You know that I'm smoking weed.
You know that I smoke my weed. Ain't no MC smoking me. Mom keeps praying that I put this down. I just went quiet, gotta hit this loud. Sharp lines if I hit a blunt, that's true. And I'm plotting and scheming, I build up a zoo. Niggas are waiting replies in the queue till I get my pen and my pad in the queue. You can see I'm sure, still waving, punked out before. Now I'm grading, niggas want a verse. Might turf them, I'll do one for Nave, Kai Wavy. These niggas ain't on my wave, niggas ain't got my wave. I told her I smoke ain't nothing like a zoot and brave. Make you choke. Pre-roll, hit the roll. Wifey me, I said no. It's cash motto, you hold. Back strapping, of course. Ain't a blue slim, then it's raw. Lemon sativa, cheese amnesia. Trust me, I've been through them all, I smoke.
Woo. I told her I'm smoking. I told her I smoke. And this shit, this ain't no joke. I got my weed in my swisher. I make you choke, I make you choke. Woo. Only weed in my swisher. I've been smoking, I'm so lean. And everywhere we go, we keep that blunt, that loud, that pack, man. You know that I'm smoking weed.
They say I'm the UK's Wiz Khalifa or the UK Snoop Dogg, but I was smoking way before I knew who Wiz was. Ain't a joke ting, take 2 hits of this, I bet you all be choking. So much THC, these frosty nugs will make you think it's snowing. Grab a cone and put a O in. I grow it so I could blow it. Dank of England CEO. See me if you need these O's. Ganja farmer plus I'm a poet. Say you got dank, let me see then show it. Everyone knows I got it. I'm in Europe but I'm smoking exotic. I'm a winner. Sativa for breakfast, indica for lunch and dinner. Windows up, hot box in the bin. I smoke where I want, these feds are too inner. Fuck the Queen and the government. Legalize the green, they're mugging it. They say Mary Jane ruins your brain. That's a lie, my life's great and I'm loving it.
Smoke. Woo. I told her I'm smoking. I told her I smoke. choke, I make you choke. Woo. Only weed in my swisher, I've been smoking, I'm so lean. And everywhere we go, we keep that blunt, that loud, that pack, man, you know that I'm smoking weed.
I changed my number couple times, cause man kept calling me for things a man are hating, but they're waving when they saw me on their strip. I know they see me on the camera. Might just link some man for mix the gentleman with gangster.
Quickly stop off at the off license. Boss man, let me get a 2-2 drink. Gal them I watch my thing. How about a crook and a princess combining? And I've been giving gal the good pipe. A man walked in, you always know what it looks like. Give man high five, kiss her good night. I'm in your eyesight, but I'm not your type. I'm more like love life. Keep quiet, I'm preaching. Put a sock in it, put a sock on the fire alarm. Fingers looking like a firearm. When I spit this fire, plus I came with a fire. What's that thing with a silencer? Man come shoot and silence him. I was never the cool kid, more like strange and awkward. Biscuit for your forehead, till my forearms exhausted. I've been rolled my fortress, spent 4 months in the forefront. We party for a fortnight, but I was too weak.
I changed my number couple times, cause man kept calling me for things a man are hating, but they're waving when they saw me on their strip. I know they see me on the camera. Might just link some man for mix the gentleman with gangster. I changed my number couple times, cause man kept calling me for things a man are hating, but they're waving when they saw me on their strip. I know they see me on the camera. Might just link some man for mix the gentleman with gangster. We are not G's, I am not from your ends. I don't give a fuck what you done. 2 young G's, arms out, nobody move. You can get stuck in the mud. We sent your man to the shop. What do you mean? He ain't never made it rain. Your man is a fraud. Your boyfriend's living a lie. You're kinda like Rachel Zane. I'm gentle when it comes to the girl then, but I'm gangster with some body and boss. My girl don't wanna stop for a chat, then I'm onto her friends like Joey and Ross. Babe, what you mean you can't talk for a sec? It's calm. You don't even know what you lost. Stone Island from my head to my feet. When I step on the street, I don't know what it costs, but I know it's expensive. She told me she loved me, but really I don't even know if she meant it. And if feds pull this whip, that's numerous offences. Why you gassed off a rack? I put 3 on my dentist. I put 3 on my
Close your
dentist.
eyes, it might be blinding, and they wonder why I'm smiling. Until I hear a siren, we pulled off in perfect timing. Close your eyes, it might be blinding, and they wonder why I'm smiling. Until I hear a siren, we pulled off in perfect
I
timing.
changed my number couple times, cause man kept calling me for things a man are hating, but they're waving when they saw me on their strip. I know they see me on the camera. Might just link some man for mix the gentleman with gangster. I changed my number couple times, cause man kept calling me for things a man are hating, but they're waving when they saw me on their strip. I know they see me on the camera. Might just link some man